Here's my review of Captain America Days Gone By. We saw that movie. We went out of our way to go see it. I do not remember the plot.
You think they'll stop me on the subway? No, officer, it's nothing.
What you got in there?
I was just coming back from a friend. Ignore the fact that I could disable the train.
What?
That song only has one good part.
Can you flip the viewfinder away from me so I'm not going to be focusing on it the whole damn time? What was it? You were just listening to a country song and just watching the Shazam lyrics.
That's not the Shazam lyrics. That's Apple Music.
The
lyrics.
Apple Music lyrics.
Well, because I've only heard this part of the song.
Give me one of them Smith & Wesson.
Which is like a bar.
True.
But then I listened to the rest of the song and then it's just right trash. So, I just wanted to listen. I wanted to give it a chance because that could have been the start to a great country song.
And that man that killed my wife and only son.
Yeah.
Real lyrics. Got off on a technicality.
Yeah, it's like, okay, dog, put it in a blog post next time. Let's get a chorus going for the rest of this.
Real, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
No chorus, no nothing.
Nothing.
They not like
but
us.
But a banger intro.
I guess.
You know what I mean? Like he started hard. Went to hell after that.
Yeah.
And so that was my point.
You know what happens to the best of us once we reach a certain age?
Yeah, but the title of the album is America the Way I See It. The Way I See It. And the name of the song is I've Got Rights.
That's weak.
Let's just say that this guy has never read the Constitution.
That's so weak. It doesn't even match the lyrics, really.
Yeah.
He got his wife's killer got off on a technicality. That's because he's got rights as well, arguably. That's the same way Luigi's getting off.
You think Luigi's getting off?
There's an HBO documentary coming out in 4 days called Luigi Mangione, the CEO Killer. I don't know how he doesn't get off on a technicality.
What technicality do you think it would be? That it would be evidence tampering or witness tampering?
Probably witness tampering. That there's no way to have a properly, or not witness, like jury tampering.
Because everybody knows them.
Everybody knows. And it's so being perpetrated by the media in a specific way.
I was going to say, what if they just got some random dudes from Wyoming? But I guess you could argue that that's not a trial by his peers.
Exactly.
Damn, good point.
His ass might get away with it.
That would be nuts if he did.
We're not hearing about him no more because media realized that we all loved him. But
that'd be kind of funny if he got off, though.
I kind of hope he does.
Me too.
Did you see that Bill Burr quote that was like, we should be like, what was it? He's like, we should be shooting CEOs like they're rabid dogs. Or CEO billionaires or something. Let me see if I can find it. It was so great. Bill Burr. Hold on. Continue. Backpack. Carry.
Backpack? Oh, that's what he meant. I've been up every night till 3 a.m. at the Science and Engineering Complex in Austin.
Here, can I interrupt you?
Yeah.
Talking about billionaires, he says they need to be put down, like fucking rabid dogs. He's so good. He
keeps it so real, dude.
Okay, you've been up since what?
Every night I've been going to bed at like 3 a.m. and getting up at like 8 because I've been doing shit at the engineering complex.
Nice.
Not a good week. Pretty busy week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Harvard Math Department, you don't need to put a mini exam the second week of class.
You're only on the second week of class? I thought
we've been back.
This might be your third week because it was my fourth week.
The third week. You don't need to put in an exam. That's worth 20% of my grade.
Yeah, that's kind of fair.
For you.
I had a paper due that was worth 20%.
Why?
Exactly.
You've been here 4 weeks. You've been here a month.
Yeah.
Nothing you have taught me within the month matters.
It's also like I don't feel like I have a good enough vibe of how you grade to like know.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna be the motherfucker who shows up for office hours like, can you take an early look at my essay?
No, I'm that guy.
You're that guy?
Yeah. I stay in office
Dude.
hours. That's partially why I was up so late, because I'm always in office hours, making sure I get all my problem sets and understand everything. But that means that everything I have to do outside of office hours gets pushed really
Okay,
late.
but you go because you don't understand it initially.
Yes.
Whereas I think I understand it. And so don't
But
feel
that's where you're wrong. You never understand it. These people are white liberals who have been libbed up by the education system. So they have all strange ideas on how to grade. In conservative America, it's A, B, C, D. Okay? A was you tried, you did pretty well. B was you tried. C was, it's on the paper. And D is, the fuck are you doing?
real.
That's how it works in conservative America.
Whereas A is like, you actually put your all into this.
Yeah.
But the thing is I think I'm just leaps and bounds over everyone else here.
Okay.
You laugh, but I've gained so much evidence of this over the past week or so.
Do not put your ego in that headspace.
What do you mean?
Do not put your ego in that headspace. That's
Speak
not
on
good
that.
for your ego.
No, I more mean like the threshold that I have for what I deem is good enough is way higher than like everyone else's here. Like it was the same way at like high school and stuff. Remember? It was like our basic putting in minimum amount of effort would get us A's and B's.
Yeah.
My minimum amount of effort gets me A's.
Fair enough.
Like I've been crushing this week, so much so that I'm bored.
Good. At least you have times to do things.
I guess.
See, now you have to channel that boredom into action.
Yeah,
That's where sometimes you and me differ.
that's what I'm having to do. Because, dude,
I channel my boredom into action.
I don't know if you saw this on my Instagram story, but it was like, for one of the shows that I'm hired to do, it's like I had to put together this little intro from a bunch of like a montage intro for like some clips they gave me. And the clips weren't great. And so I just like threw it together in like 2 hours while like having an assistant editor help me. I put it in quotes just because it's weird to have this idea of there's an assistant editor to me.
What did he do?
She just kind of sat there and was like, and then like
she
pitched
was
ideas.
here and said,
No, I had to go into a common room for the dorm. It's understandable that a freshman doesn't want to go to someone's apartment.
Well, no, I wasn't saying that. That's a good thing. You should never have people over here for work business reasons. But how did she help you if you were on your laptop, I assume?
Yeah.
Did you like plug into a monitor? Or?
No,
Oh, so she was just like, this 11 by 12 image that is
pretty much.
even smaller because it's a Premiere preview is good.
Yeah, she sat next to me and
Next
helped
time
with
you should go
ideas.
into a room with a projector.
That's what I'm probably going to do. Or like plug into a TV or something.
But she should also help you. Did she offer to help?
Yeah.
Does
She
she have
offered to help,
Does
but
she have a computer?
yeah.
You should have just sent her some files.
No, but the thing is this was like, okay, for one, how do you segment it up, making a montage?
Oh, no. You're getting it wrong.
I'm getting it wrong. I'm getting it
This is
twisted.
an assistant editor.
Mm-hmm.
This person color grades.
No.
This person color grades and labels. Telling you, that's the job you give them.
Okay, but this was such a minor job.
I know, but I'm saying for whatever, you need to make this person feel important. Otherwise, they're going to tell everybody that you're a power hungry bastard. So
That's probably true.
yes, I know this to be a fact because as for someone who tends to do a lot of the group work, like I do that because sometimes I'm like, you're going to get this wrong, pal. Sometimes you have to let people be wrong because your reputation matters more than the 2 hours you might have to go back and fix something.
Okay, but the thing is though, is that even those like 2 hours of like kind of collaborating, it was like we came out of it with something that I was like, this isn't that great.
Right.
And so then I sent it in.
And they said it was great.
Yeah. Well, I sent it in and I was going to add something to the email like, oh, besides these like glaring issues that we're going to fix, like, is this on the right track? And then I sent it to the people who are doing the show and they're like, yeah, this is excellent. This is perfect. And I was like, oh,
This is always the case.
Yeah, so then I'm running into this issue of, do I put in more effort to do it to my standard so that's that good, or just phone it in?
Change it. Well, first I'm going to hit 3 things.
Okay.
You should let this person color grade and label at least.
Sure.
Okay. That we both agree. Second point, in the broad scheme of things, we're going to talk about this like it's the Steam Deck. The person who actually thought about the Steam Deck probably hates it. The person who designed it. Because it's probably not up to their standard. You know why? Because they're an expert.
Yeah.
So the only way that they got to this area of expertise is through habitual punishment of themselves. This is not good enough. I need to improve this.
Mm-hmm.
So the only things that you see are the glaring flaws that you see.
Mm.
The people you are giving it to are total numbskulls.
Correct.
In every case, compared to an expert. The people, like when I make something, I go, I don't think this piece is right. I think that the axial stress on this region of the bar is probably too high in a way that I don't really like, and maybe it might lead to deformation, but it's built to the standards that you said, so I think this might work. All of those things I said, the person who I'm giving it to could give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Because I delivered them the object.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It worked, and they weren't sitting there designing it. They weren't sitting there making it, going through the process of understanding, oh, this might lead to something else. And so it's always going to be the case that you're looking at the worst of it. They're looking at it at the best of it.
Okay. I get that.
Right.
But do you then work even harder? Is this your point?
This is point 3.
Okay, go to point 3.
Now it matters how you're going to take this. So most, like if I'm 3D printing a part or something like that, and it's for like some class project, and I know it's going to do the job, and I don't plan on putting that class project on my resume, if it gets the job done, it gets the job done.
Yeah.
But if this is something I'm going to post to like my maker profile, or something I want to put on my resume, or like there was a bond ladder that I did that I was like, oh, I think this is pretty good. I'll polish this. So now you put selective effort into things that this will go on, like, oh, I might turn this into something else. Or, oh, I would show this to somebody if they were going to employ me. And so you pick those projects based generally, not only on the flaws that you think that you can enter out, but also on the appearance of, like for you, I would say the footage. Is the footage worth showing somebody else? If they were looking for my editing style, would they be like, is the camera work so shoddy that it's not worth, that the camera work is going to be the glaring flaw and not my editing, and therefore it won't look good on me? Or is, oh, the camera work is good. People who I'm actually delivering this to are like, oh, this is what we want, but I know that there's something else. I might make a separate cut for myself, just as a personal project to send to other people. Now that's what I mean is selective effort. You get to choose now, which I think is a lot better than just being like everything has to be perfect. Because if you do that, you'll just anal retentive yourself out of life.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's pretty true. Yeah. Yeah, that's
because
true.
I think it's kind of like your main, well, I don't know what you consider your main channel. Jake Stalvey No Live.
Jake Stalvey No Live.
Yeah. I would say those are pieces where you tried to iron out as many flaws as possible.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you can see the octupling in time that it takes to get no flaws.
Yeah.
I bet you if I looked at your third draft, I would have been like, oh, sick, nice video.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't there to make it. But you gave me all the information I thought I wanted out of the video, right? So, but that was a masterpiece for you. And so that means that you took the extra effort, and now you might be, because it's on YouTube now, it's automatically a part of your resume, but like, that's something you might send to someone and be like, hey, look, I know what I'm doing. But I bet you if you had released the third draft, I probably would have been like, oh, nice video, dude.
See, the thing is I feel like there's so many people at the school who like do, not counting class projects, because I'll phone in the fuck out of a class project.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? Like, especially if it's some essay where I explain what the tuberculosis in Red Dead Redemption does to the story, comparing it to the first one, and I have to do it over the course of 4 to 6 pages, and it's worth 20% of my grade. I'll phone that shit in because I know I get it done good enough. I haven't gotten a grade back. I'm praying to God I did it good enough, but I think I did.
Can you give a
good enough.
podcast update?
What, when I get
On
the
your
grade
grade of
back?
that paper?
Yeah, sure. There was also a paper I had to do that was worth like 5% on one of my other grades, which was like, write a paper on your own cultural identity. Like, and how it shapes
Did you
you.
talk about White Boy Summer? Because that would have been
No.
the crux of my essay.
No, of course
I would have just said, my entire personality is White Boy Summer. My culture is White Boy Summer.
No, because
In Florida, it's always White Boy Summer.
I put like, look, I'm like Jewish, white, from
Jewish. Did
Florida.
you put Jew hyphen ish?
No, but that would have been funny.
You should have said that.
But I was like, well, like, I don't really identify with it that much. And so instead I identify more with my creative drive. And I was like, okay, well, if this is a paper on how I identify, I wrote it honestly. Have I yet to get a grade back? No,
Have I yet to get a good
I
grade?
haven't gotten a grade back.
Okay,
is
there
what
you
I'm
go.
trying to
I'll
say.
use double negative.
So like, we'll see about that one.
Right.
But no, it's like, I feel like so many people here, they don't functionally see their projects as part of a bigger picture. And it drives me bonkers, BANANAS. Because it's
Now,
like,
what is your thought on what is their bigger picture?
Okay.
Their life's bigger picture,
so
or
there's two
graduating
two
class?
parts of this.
Okay.
Okay. I think partially a lot of people who are working on this stuff here are like, okay, this is good. But
Right.
for them, it's like, if you take it onto the micro or macro level and analyze their works, it's like good for a student film. It's good for someone in college making video. Whereas I'm different and I try to make my stuff as good as the bigger picture.
Right.
Like, obviously,
You just want to be good, full stop.
yes.
Gotcha.
And so that's why I don't try dabbling in like actual serious movies and shit, because I know that it wouldn't be good, full stop.
Do you think that halts your creativity?
Probably, but I honestly don't care about it as much. But
enough.
so then, like, the second thing is that for this talk show thing that I'm working on, I went and it was like for their live studio audience for a bit, because in the first version, there wasn't a laugh track or an audience laughter at all.
This is the show, right?
This is the show. Kind of. It's not really a show, but it's called a show.
Okay.
It's a talk show. And they said that last semester they did their first season, but it was only one episode. And so now they're doing season 2, but I think it's also only one episode. Anyway,
Have these people ever used Netflix?
I know.
Just call it a limited series.
But it's also like, okay, let me put a pin in that because I want to come back to it and say something. But like, it's like, so I went as their live studio audience and there was like 5 of us as the live studio audience. 4 of them were the writers of the jokes that the hosts were saying. I was the only one who wasn't a writer. And so then they're trying to get us to laugh so that like it can be used in the footage, because there wasn't a laugh track in the previous one. And that was a glaring issue with it. Like, it made it very dry and kind of awkward. But then like the writers are like having to ham it up a ton. And then I'm starting to laugh at the writers hamming it up a lot. But then there's also not even a microphone on us.
Oh, so you were just background camera wash.
Yeah. So like, how
So
is
you
this
and
laugh?
the HVAC were on the same track.
Yeah. How would this be picked up?
That's
It's like
pretty
you're
funny.
not fully thinking through the process. Or it's like they were doing, like, you know, the Weekend Update from SNL. It's where
Is
there's
that the one with Colin Yost and the other guy?
Yeah,
Michael Che?
and so there's
Okay.
2 guys at a desk, and then
Yes.
while they're talking, there's these graphics that show up and stuff.
Yes.
So I fucking hate you so much for doing that. Because now I have to change it back for whenever I next sit in it.
Okay.
You're the worst sometimes. But
I mostly did that to fuck with your framing.
God, you're so fun to work with.
I want this to be good for a student film.
Yeah. No, but it's like, okay, but then what? Or it's like, so it's like how they do that. And so the weekend update, it's like they have these graphics on screen. But the way they were shooting it, the student talk show, is that rather than like doing it so that they just shot the raw footage and then we're going to send us the image, I think they shot the footage with the image overlaid, which could be said makes my job easier. So rather than it being footage that I get
and then a green
image
screen
that I get, and then I put the
was
image.
it on a green screen?
No.
What was it on?
It's just like, I don't know. Like it was just like a shot of like at a desk
With like just a wall in the background.
Yeah. And then there'd be graphics
and
that
they
show up.
wanted you to overlay. Well,
Here, let me just show you what Weekend Update looks like.
I know what Weekend Update looks like, but Weekend Update, whenever they have an image,
It's not
it
on a
just
green
spawns.
screen. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it just spawns.
Okay, but the talk show is not shot on a green screen.
No, it's not. But I don't think Weekend Update is either.
I know it's not, but I'm saying like, so they just like iMovie overlaid it.
I think. But it's like rather than doing a recording on the camera and then sending me the image so that in editing I put the image on, I think they functionally did it so that like an ATEM
Oh, they used a switcher.
or something
Okay.
to that effect, where like they had the footage with the image on and they were recording that. And now that could be argued that makes my job easier, but I think comedically that's worse because then it's harder to time certain jokes with the images. And I think also when I looked at their previous season, when they did that, there were so many glaring visual issues with how the graphics were showing up that it's like, I would rather just deal with this in editing. And so I think they were like, okay, well, maybe if we have time, we'll shoot it again without the graphics on screen. But it's like, you're just not like thinking this through all levels.
Yeah.
I think this is partially a byproduct of how like a lot of sets and stuff due to union regulations. It's like, okay, if you do sound, you only do sound. Like you aren't in charge of lighting and this and stuff.
Right.
So that if there's issues, it's not something like the Alec Baldwin who fucking fucked up the gun. But like, I think because of that, then it's more people staying in their lane and not realizing how all these parts fit together. And so then I come in, someone who has a lot of mixed experience with anything. Admittedly, I'm sorer in other spots than I am in others. But it's like, I see all these pieces and I'm like, okay, well, these aren't fitting together properly. But you know fucking what?
What?
You know what? Our podcast is bigger than them.
We have 33 subscribers.
65
What?
was 66 2 days ago.
Somebody unsubbed?
Somebody
Fuck you. Personally, I hate you.
After I released that episode yesterday, went down one. I don't know what to say. Consistently, we are getting over 100 views.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't look at our channel enough. Really, what I do is I clip hunt when it shows up. I go, wait, there's a funny part. I'm gonna watch it again.
It takes like 4 days for us to get over 100.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Our funniest moments has 400 views.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the fuck? Why do these all have 400? Our argument has 500.
Yeah. The physics one has like 800.
Wait, what physics one?
The laws of physics.
We debate the laws of physics. Has almost 900 views.
Yeah.
Wait, what the hell? I didn't realize this was. Why does our Venom one only have 30? Venom could be the funniest episode we have.
Dude, Venom's a weak episode.
No, Venom
is a weak episode.
Venom is the funniest episode we have.
I think that moment is really funny, but the rest of it is so dull.
What are we talking about?
Exactly.
I don't know. What are we? Do you remember? I don't know.
I don't either. Hence why it's not that good. Like, here, I'll look. What were we talking?
Yes, dude.
Good bit.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm going to the end.
Oh,
Correctly saying
it's sad that I think most people probably click away
across your
before it.
kidney.
honestly, probably not a bad idea.
Okay. See ya.
Yeah.
Most people click out.
Yeah.
Where's the Caliente bit? I didn't realize we had this many people watching. Hello.
It's hello.
But that other guy, fuck you.
No, it's like we have
Back in, homie.
Pause.
like we're bigger.
Hold on. Where's Caliente bit?
We're bigger, and there's not like 40 of us who are like constantly working with fast tech. It's you coming in every week being like and then me pleading with you to try to stay functional, at least somewhat. And you're like, I don't know what you're talking. And we're bigger.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like, that's a great bit.
Wait.
But that's the
I
same.
also forgot that same episode, we call a kid fat. That episode is great.
That's okay. That is a good part, but that's also the same episode where we spend 20 minutes playing game pigeon pool against each other while talking about politics, which I think goes either way. I think some people probably fuck with that heavy. I think other people don't.
Do you, Hank Green?
Hank
Do
Green,
you watch any Hank Green's videos?
not like consistently.
Now his audience is so dialed on him playing because he's really good at connections, like really good at connections. So he will talk about a random thing or like some like either political thing, science thing or whatever. And then at the end he goes, all right, fine, we'll do connections. And then they do connections. And that part of the video, you see the retention spike. It's like a huge retention spike. It's pretty funny. So maybe game pigeons are not our retentive spike. That we think
Yeah. Obviously. I don't know, man.
Fuck that guy who unsubscribed, all right? I'm going to make a bot channel and subscribe.
Don't do that.
I'm fucking.
No, he just saw you as the main focus of the thumbnail that just came out, and he was like, fuck this.
I know I'm ugly, but not that ugly.
No, man, it's just weird. It's just weird adapting to and shit and fuck.
You know, we're old men now.
Speak on that thing.
We're both wearing white socks.
Okay, I am because I'm cold,
I am also because I'm cold.
and also because we're going to see a movie after this.
Yep.
I need to put shoes on.
Speaking of that movie,
Mm-hmm.
wow, that thing is review bombing.
Yeah.
Every day I read it, the Metacritic score goes down.
The Rotten Tomatoes has been like ping-ponging between 48 and 53 for critics. Audience is decent. Audience is like 79 last I checked.
Well, that'll be me.
Yeah. Cuz I think it's if you go into it thinking this is going to like I think I've maybe fucked up by being like, Javi, come on, let's go see a Marvel movie. You've been so against Marvel for so long. Let's go see this Marvel movie. Because I think like if you're coming back to this movie thinking it's going to be like a new change to the Marvel formula, you'll be greatly disappointed.
Fuck. I thought because Harrison Ford was running around that it was going to be a change.
What I've heard is that it's like Harrison Ford, like the actors did pretty good jobs with their acting, but like the overall writing was a bit goofy. I think it's also continuing the story of two Marvel movies, which you haven't seen.
What movies?
The Incredible Hulk and Eternals. Brief summary.
All right, sum it up.
Incredible Hulk, how Hulk becomes Hulk, but he's not played by Mark Ruffalo, played by Edward Norton. Just a different actor.
Wait,
They recasted him for the Avengers one.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Why did the other guy go away?
What other guy?
The original.
I think contract disputes, maybe.
Okay, continue while I figure out who this guy is.
He's like, Edward Norton's like an actual actor.
Well, I didn't think that he was a fake one.
But like that one has like stuff of like science about like gamma and shit and whatever.
I know he got blasted with gamma rays, right? That's like the whole thing.
Yeah, and then there's like Admiral guy Mr. Admiral guy and what's Hacky Lackey and his lackey are like, we want to get the gamma from you, and Bruce is like, no, and then they get it and they put it in Lackey, and Lackey turns into Abomination, and then Admiral guy's like, fuck. And so Admiral guy is now recasted as Harrison Ford because Admiral guy's actor died.
Okay.
But so that's Harrison Ford, and Admiral guy is now president, I guess,
Of the United States.
of the United States of Bacarica,
Of the Carico?
America. But did you watch Civil War recently or no?
No.
Okay, never mind. But that it's also going off of Eternals, which Eternals don't watch.
Keep going.
Don't watch Eternals.
Why?
It's mid.
Okay.
Truthfully, bad.
Hmm.
Like there's some interesting parts in it, but the end thing is there's like a giant fucking guy, like a giant guy. Like remember Skull and Guardians of Galaxy, that planet?
Yeah.
There's another one of those people who are like that big. And then it's like our ragtag group of fuckers of like demigods on Earth beat him up and kill him. And he wants to like kill the planet. But then when he dies, he gets turned into a giant rock in the middle of the ocean.
Okay.
And like for a while, everyone's like, what the fuck? There's just like a rock in the ocean. Like, is Marvel ever going to address this or no? Because like Eternals flopped. But what they're now saying is that that rock is made out of good metal that they want. And so
That the government wants.
that everyone wants. It's the new hot shit metal. Like, you know how for a while it was like vibranium? Yeah. So I guess in the comics, there's vibranium and then adamantium. And adamantium is what Wolverine is made out of, which is like indestructible, all this shit.
Right.
And so it's like, this is made out of adamantium.
Interesting. The Incredible Hulk looks like a bad movie.
If you want dumb action movie, it's fine. If you want...
However, the muscle is very different on this Hulk.
Yeah, he's much more brawn and scary.
Well, not even more. He's not more like voluminous. He's just more like you can see his muscle fibers.
Yeah. Well, because this was when like...
Is this Abomination?
Yes. I don't think he's in this. He was in She-Hulk.
As what?
Abomination.
Why? I thought he was. Isn't he presumably like
Evil?
no, like dead after the Incredible Hulk?
I think they like jail him. And then so he comes back and is like trying to get out of jail. And then he gets like parole therapy. It's actually kind of fun.
Parole for a dude named Abomination. That is like saying.
Well, he spent like 12 years in prison.
Which is not enough to forgive the name Abomination.
Yeah, but then he's like...
That is
he's
like
Hulk.
saying, hey, here, we're going to build another 2 towers. Here's some planes.
Fair. However, they do a whole thing of him like trying to go through like anger management because he's like the Hulk, of course. And so that's how they like, that's where he goes, is he leads this like anger management cults kind of thing. Like not super cult, but like kind of cult.
Okay. I just want to make a cult out of anger management.
I don't know, dude. Just watch the fucking show.
I'm not going to watch She-Hulk. I'm gravely against women.
Right. We can't be making those jokes anymore.
Why?
Because it's
people going to clip them?
No, because it's getting to the point where people are actually seriously saying that again.
Oh, that they don't like women?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
We can't be, it's sad.
Really?
We can't be making any kind of jokes about like Jewish people sucking or any. Why are you just fucking up the microphone?
The problem is that like
The wire comes from the bottom.
I know, but see. There.
Yes.
And so that means I can't get it to the perfect spot.
Have it. Okay. Loosen the knob and then flip it to the other side. If you loosen the knob, then you can rotate the whole thing. You have to. Okay, you don't actually need to manually rotate it. You can just move it. Yeah. There you go.
Sweet. You know you could do that.
Yeah, just for the 5 seconds it'll be unplugged. By the way, fix the desk. Remember there was that loose thing on the bottom? No, I fixed it. I fixed the desk. Yeah. Yes, not perfect, but it was like I think when I was doing it, I probably fucked up the like screwing a tiny bit, but like not enough for it to be a major issue.
Right.
But like, yeah. Although when I was trying to fuck around with your damn axle wrenches, because like, they're, I don't know, whatever, or magnetic or whatever the fuck, I would keep like, because I was laying on my back doing it and like trying to screw it, I would keep dropping them and they were just like disappearing. And so I was like, holy shit, quantum physics is real. What's the thing in quantum physics?
Quantum physics is real regardless of what you think happened to the screw.
No, but like that idea of like technically I could just like slide my hand through the wall. I was like, yeah, these things are just like functionally disappearing. And each time it would take me like 10 minutes to find it.
Wow.
Because they would just fall, I'd hear the clatter, and it was just gone.
Mm. Well, because really quantum physics is about probability.
Dude, do you have phase socks on? Hell yeah.
Phase?
Dude,
Wait.
phase the fuck up.
Where does my sock say phase?
They just have pointed E's that kind of look like the phase logo.
Pointed E's?
Yeah.
You mean Nike?
Yeah, well, I could only see the E.
I'm also wearing them totally backwards.
Phase the fuck up.
Okay. Right and left socks are a scam by companies to make you want to buy more socks.
Yes.
When you lose the other one.
I don't know if I've ever bought right and left socks.
Well, I'm wearing them right now on the opposite foot.
Okay, bestie.
Here's the thing.
So call me bestie.
You know what kills me?
What kills you?
I've always been a Walmart underwear guy.
Mm-hmm.
Always been a Walmart underwear guy. To be honest with you, I've had the same underwear since like freshman year of high school.
Okay.
My Walmart underwear gave out on me. I always wear boxer briefs that are like dry fit. Because more than likely every day I'm going to be doing a physical activity for a prolonged period of time.
Yeah.
Usually it's either practice for 4 hours that day or I have lift for 2 hours that day, alternating days. So I always wear like dry fit underwear.
Mm.
All of them, the elastic gave out at like the exact same time. So good job, Walmart, on your quality control. They were going to fail at 6 years. They failed at 6 years.
Yeah.
Then I was like, you know, I kept some of it around even though the elastic was starting to fail. It's like, I'll buy one good pair of underwear. And it's probably not even that great of underwear.
One good pair of underwear.
Oh, sorry, one pack of it. 1 3-pack of good pair. Like
Okay.
good underwear. Just to see. What is this?
Maintenance for the toilet.
Okay, we'll pause. Let's pretend like it never happened.
We didn't do a clap in the first one either.
Don't get the phone.
You have problems getting it out sometimes? Do you get the joke now?
This episode is sponsored by Hims.
Dude, we go V.
Wait.
What?
Can't even my train of thought. Anyways, so I had these boxer briefs.
Okay, right. Hold on. Right, the boxer briefs.
And so I kept some pairs around. I threw some pairs out because they had holes like down the legs, and because you know my legs are just getting so big. Because I'm so jacked. Just fucking me.
What are you doing?
Anyways, so I bought a pair. I go, what's cheap but a good, reliable brand?
We.
I go, my boys in Boston, New Balance. So I bought New Balance high performance underwear for like $20 for 3. I'm never going back to Walmart.
Only 3?
Yeah.
For 20?
Expensive.
Okay.
Probably the best feeling underwear I've ever felt in my life.
Yeah.
Dude, these shits is silky smooth.
Oh, you got that micromodal, don't you?
Stretch like crazy. Never feel anything moving around where it shouldn't. That's why I don't like people who wear boxers, psychopaths. Specifically you, Justin Callahan. This boy wears it loose boxers to lift, and I'm like, bro, you probably got your shit hanging all out. This is not recording. Anyways, so I bought this pair of boxers, right?
Can you clap?
This pair of boxers.
Yeah.
And so I had been wearing only Walmart underwear, and I'm restarting my story.
Oh, okay.
And so I threw some out.
But there were like a
holes
few
in
good jokes in there.
It's okay. Oh, what good jokes?
The gum. I can just use the camera audio.
Okay.
Is this the one time you care about pristine audio? Is
No.
when you're telling your story about buying new underwear?
Anyways, I bought new underwear, and that shit is tight.
Okay.
But anyways, my point is if you wear loose boxers to any sort of sporting activity, die.
Why is that?
Because your balls just be dangling. Bad.
Oh, if you have like shorts on. If you have shorts on, it's just like a clear view.
Yeah. Or anything.
Dude, you want a piece of gum? You want to see this gum I got stuck on?
But
me?
anyways. So yeah, invest in good underwear. I didn't realize this was a thing because I've been living on Walmart underwear my whole life. But invest in good underwear.
Okay,
Shout out RBX though. You served me well.
Okay, but we have to do a check-in in 6 years to see if they're still standing though.
Fair point. Fair point.
Cause like
New Balance, don't let me down.
Because then we have to figure out what's the amount of time that makes it warranted for the price.
Yeah, because to be honest, I bought 4 pairs. 4 packs.
4-pack. 4-pack for 20
No.
each, I mean?
Yeah, for 20 each.
Damn.
So I spent like good $80.
Do you ever get, because you were saying holes in your underwear, do you ever get like gooch holes in your jeans? You don't?
Here's the thing. I own 3 pairs of underwear. 3 pairs of jeans.
Right. Okay, to be clear, until you said you got 4 packs instead of just 1, I thought you were living on 3 pairs of underwear.
No. That was just a tester pair to see.
Right.
If it was like bad, I was gonna go and return them and then do Nike.
Yeah.
But shout out New Balance. Anyways, I own 3 pairs of jeans. 1 black pair of jeans from Walmart that are Dickies. And
Where are you as a man?
I
wearing pants
bought
called
them
Dickies.
in May of 2020.
Okay.
They are the best fitting, feeling jeans I have ever worn in my life.
Mm.
I wore them every day working on a farm for 3 years.
No holes.
They have cow shit that has been on them. They've been through the ringer, but obviously they have industrially I've washed them very well. But
Holes.
because of the wear that they have, they are snug as a bug in a rug, and I would pay millions for them. Then I own 2 pairs of jeans from 8th grade from Old Navy.
Okay. Cool. Happy you told that story.
No holes.
No holes?
Not a single one.
I think it's because of how damn flexible I am and how much I'd be. No, because man spread shit. That's what I mean. What other reason would there be for consistently?
What brands is your jeans?
Variety.
Like Levi's or?
Some are, okay, I don't know specifics. Some are American Eagle. I think I have Levi's. And then I have like some Target brand. What?
Dickies. Get workwear and
You were
workwear
just
only.
saying to not get stuff at Walmart.
No, I said not underwear. But
Right.
Dickies jeans at Walmart.
And because there's so clearly a distinction between underwear and jeans in
Yes.
terms of
Well,
quality
because
control.
like Walmart brand underwear, like it was Walmart brand.
Oh, okay.
This is Dickies that happens to be at Walmart.
By Haps.
Yes. Dickies, I like.
Okay, but are those jeans like warm though?
Not in the slightest.
Yeah.
But you can get them fleece lined.
So like you wouldn't be walking around.
I usually wear long johns under them.
See, mine are normally at least thick enough. Like yours are probably thin so that it works well in the working. Maybe.
No, I just think they're well reinforced. They're like a good thickness, but I would get too cold. You get much warmer than me.
True. I'm hot as a stud. Hot as a stud.
Here's my review on Captain America. Okay.
Captain America, the sequel to Incredible Hulk.
Days to what?
Brave New World.
Brave New World.
Did you not pick up on it?
Here's my Captain America.
hold
Shut
on.
up.
They said Brave New World at the end. That was so corny. Like, not like a you should have
When?
recognized it. In that last news broadcast when they're like, oh my God, this is the
ushering
brave
in a
new
brave new
world
world.
of adamantium. I was like, go fuck yourself.
Here's my review
Here's
of
your
Captain
review.
America Days Gone By.
Mm.
We saw that movie. We went out of our way to go see it. I do not remember the plot. I vaguely remember there being a Red Hulk. I'm quite literally unsure of what happened the first half of that movie.
Though, to be clear, you came out of it like that wasn't that bad, but
Entirely forgettable.
forgettable.
I don't remember. Like I'm dead serious when I say what was the first half of the movie? He went to a boxing gym. That's all I remember. Did we watch an election? Or was he already elected?
We didn't watch an election.
Couldn't tell you. No idea. What happened in the first half of the movie? People asked me today how I liked it, and I said, I don't remember. And I felt dementia. But then I was like, no, that movie was just that bad. I remember vividly each scene in Black Panther.
Okay. To be fair, how many times have you seen Black Panther?
Twice.
Okay, fair enough.
Once when it came out in theaters,
Mm-hmm.
and once 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
A movie I saw 2 weeks ago, I can tell you more about than whatever the hell I watched 6 hours ago.
8, but yeah.
Less than a work day.
No, a work day.
Work days are 9 hours. 9 to 10.
Right? You're right. What?
Unless you're working at some pussy job.
I'm talking about a 9 to 5.
Me and the boys are working hard.
What?
Yeah, 8 to 5 minimum.
Oh, okay. Sorry, so you just gaslighted me into thinking that there wasn't a 40-hour work week on your damn phone. No, I came out of it thinking, that was fine. But then the more I thought about it, it wasn't as fine. It was just
That's
like,
the problem.
it was just,
I didn't think about it.
yeah. They really so badly fucked up in how they marketed it. I think if
It
they
should have been about the green guy, right?
It should have been about the green guy. And like, I think Gus Fring, he's fine. Maybe you don't need.
All I could think of when his head came up on screen immediately was, my name is Gustavo,
Yeah.
but you can call me Gus.
Yeah.
And then straight into shooting.
Gus Fring was fine. He didn't play much of a function. He didn't need to play any more of a function than he did. Except for like his appearance in the third act, which you could probably go without. Just because it wasn't like,
Where they pull him out and they're like, what did they even ask
I don't
him?
even remember.
So what did they ask him?
He was like, oh. No, he explained. Captain America told him like his theory for what had happened. And he was like, yeah,
I don't even think that's what happened.
I think that's kind of what happened.
I'm fairly certain that's not what happened because Captain America went to him for intel on the black site.
Did he?
No, he did. Not Diddy. Diddy is Sean Combs.
Right. I had to Google that last night.
What?
You seen the group chat? So for the talk show thing, I got messaged like Dougie Gang group chat. And it was like they want to do some like Instagram post of like, oh, like, you know, what's your major and like what's your year? And then like what's like your favorite celebrity from the 2000s? And I was really trying to think of a funny one because what the fuck am I going to say? Britney Spears? Yeah, I'm the biggest free Britney fan ever. So originally I was thinking OJ, but then I found out the car chase was 94.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I couldn't think of any like 2000 celebrities. Sorry, the thing, did I say it was pick your favorite 2000s icon?
Mm.
And so that's why like, well, what am I going to do? Rebecca Black, whatever. And so I went to the group chat, which you don't look at because you're a fucking asshole. And was like, what's a funny 2000 celebrity? And Luke was like, try Sean Combs. And I was like, I didn't know who that was. And so I Googled it. Yeah. I just put Barack Obama.
Wrong answer.
What's a better one?
Saddam Hussein. Cut that bit.
That's
Roll it back.
that's really fun. No, Osama.
That's what I meant.
That's good. That's
not-
really good.
You can't put that on that Instagram, but that's a good troll.
Yes. Oh my God, I should have said that.
But you can't put that on Instagram. They
No,
would
of
cut it.
course you couldn't. And I would only be fucking with the one person who reached out to me. But that would have been so much funnier because I think I put Barack Obama and I don't know if they're going to put that on the Instagram either. That's really good.
I was going to say Bush, but then I was like, no, let's go to the source of Bush's fame.
Yeah. Dude, Osama. That's great.
Obviously, everybody's favorite icon of the 2010s is Lebrinsky.
Lebinsky?
LeBron!
Oh.
LeBron James.
Well, it wasn't the 20. Oh, you're saying the 2010s.
Yeah.
Whatever. Dude, that movie was.
He got read for 12 minutes of screen time.
I think they counted and it was 6. Or at least I saw someone say that online. It may have been a joke. They just so badly.
Do you think
fucked
Harrison Ford just couldn't handle the mocap and was like, please get off of my dick?
I don't know. Maybe.
He probably got paid so much money.
Well, like, think about, like, okay, that's true.
Ford is probably in the movie more than Captain America, though. Let's be real.
No, I don't think so. I'd say close to 50-50.
Okay.
But it wasn't like a Captain America movie. Like, what was he doing? He stopped a war. Okay. He stopped the war between the US and Japan that they likely would have gotten into because of Greenhead. Okay. That's kind of it. And then when Red Hulk was really mad, he's like, think of your daughter. You want to be nice for her.
Spoilers.
We already spoiled it. The green guy wasn't shown in any of the marketing. I think
Should have been flipped, yeah.
Yeah.
Because then when you saw the Red Hulk, you would have been like, oh shit.
Oh shit. You should have done, there's something about green guy doing mind control, and so you don't know who to trust. Yeah, they just fucked it, dude. I put in my letterboxd review.
Oh my God.
Dude, letterboxd is crazily. I agree with you that letterboxd is cringe as shit. I want you to know. I agree with you. For some reason, that platform is popping the fuck off.
What do you mean?
Like, everyone is getting on that shit. Martin Scorsese.
You're part of it.
Martin Scorsese's on that shit. You're going to say, who's Martin Scorsese?
He directed The Godfather.
I don't know if he did. He might have.
How much of your filmology nerdism are you willing to stake on this?
What? What am I staking on?
That I'm pretty sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. He's from like that era of like the kind of 40s, not 40s, 60s, 70s What did
You
he?
did not just say the 40s.
Sorry.
dumbass.
Fucker. Like 60s, 70s Hollywood. Or would that be 60s and 70s? It probably would be like 70s, 80s. No, like 60s, 70s. What?
It was The Irishman. Not the
Oh,
Godfather.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Goodfellas.
Yeah, but he's like similar kind of vibe to those like old, like farts.
He just directed a movie called Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah, people really like that one.
Dude, I kind of want to watch this.
Oh, I remember you talking about it.
No,
Yeah, you mentioned previously that you're like, oh, that looks interesting.
I probably did.
And I was like, okay. And then
Got
you were
Leo-
probably like, we should go watch it. And I would be like,
Leo DeCap.
Leo DeCap. Nah, man, that was
More like Leo the Child Molester.
real. Heyo. Haha. You see, Kanye's wife is getting a divorce with him. You think he said something? Are you trying to decipher if I'm telling the truth or not, or are you trying to think of a funny answer?
What did it?
That's a good question, honestly.
She walked around naked for 3.5 years.
Did she do that? Has she been naked before the red carpet? Oh, I hadn't been following him that closely.
The only reason I know this is after the podcast, my grandma called me in a fury that Kanye and his wife weren't arrested.
More
My mom, my grandma is a very, very classic French lady in which if there's any event, she is dressed to the nines. She thinks that airplanes are to be dressed up for. That kind of person, you know what I mean? Always dressed up well. Very well put together. She was appalled that in a place where many people would be, somebody would think that that is a bold fashion choice.
Man, I don't give a shit. She could have shown up naked for all I care. And I would still be like, whatever, it's fashion. Is it weird? Yes. Full
I know,
stop.
I'm not saying anything. But I'm saying like she did that for like more than just that time,
Well, yeah.
from what I know.
Yeah.
So what did it?
It's truly goofy.
There's
What-
no way he
what
wasn't
could
just
have done it?
spewing just anti-Semitic shit at home. Of course he was. And here's my question. Here's my actual question now. What was the crossover point where the money wasn't worth it?
For her, you mean?
Yeah, because the money was worth it for a while.
It must have been worth it. That's crazy. Yeah, man, I don't know.
Because unless he's bad with a screwdriver, we know the dick is good.
What?
Isn't Kanye's dick like 8 inches?
Are you thinking of Drake?
I thought it was Kanye who got leaked.
No, it was Drake.
No, who was the sex tape with Kim K?
Oh.
The only reason I know about this is from that. Is it
was that-
Community? What is the show with? Oh, Parks and
You're
Rec.
thinking of person, right?
Yeah. The only reason I know Kim K is a sex tape, and I assume it's with Kanye, but I don't know.
Is it with Kanye? I don't think it's with Kanye. Kanye's dick has definitely at some point been leaked.
Yeah.
I don't think
If he
it was.
didn't leak it himself.
I don't think it. Ray J. Ray. What?
Who was Ray J? What are we talking
What?
about?
What's the what were the like the YouTuber the head earbud brand deals?
Dr. Dre?
Was it him? No, not Dre. Not Dre as in like Beats. Raycons. Who is the guy that does Raycons? Raycons is a ear. Do you know what I'm talking about? Raycons?
I know what Raycons are. I was unaware that they were based
Raycons.
off of somebody.
They are owned by like some. I think it's Ray J. I think that's his name.
Who started?
Raycons. It's based off Ray something.
Ray J.
Ray J.
Who is Ray J?
I don't know. I think he's the one that had the sex tape though. I think he's like older rapper.
I guess it must have been.
I don't know. Look up the sex tape.
No. Valentine's Day. I'm a faithful man. I guess he was.
He's like an older rapper.
I guess.
No, but Kanye's dick has definitely been leaked at some point. Like, it just has to have. Oh, you thought it was him because that's who he was with. Because he was with Kim K. That's why you thought it was Kanye.
Yeah.
No. Sweet summer child, no. Why do you look so shocked by this information? What did it? I don't know, man. Probably after the Grammys thing, she had so many people reach out that it started getting to her. Logically, that.
Yeah, because it went Hitler, Grammys. What are you doing with your life?
It was Hitler. It was Hitler like a few years ago.
No, but I'm saying like that component of compounding action probably.
Yeah,
was like,
I think it was the combination of Grammys and then also Kanye being even more in the spotlight with his Super Bowl ad. Because he did
a Super Bowl ad?
Yeah, it was only local to Philadelphia and LA. And it's him in a dentist chair being like, he's recording himself on the phone. And I'm doing this, like, don't remove my blanks, is what I'm trying to say. He does this candidly in one take. He says, I spent all the money on this ad for these new teeth. So, shooting on the iPhone, go to Yeezy.com. And then during that whole time, because it's vertical, on either side it says go to Yeezy.com. And then after he says go to Yeezy.com, then it's just white in Yeezy.com. Guess what happens when you go to Yeezy.com? There's only one item for sale. It is a white shirt with a swastika on it. Since then, the website has been taken down by Shopify because they realized, oh, fuck. You see, this is what I mean by I feel like we're losing the ability to make some jokes ironically because it's just like so out there. Like it's so pervasive. What?
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me? Hold it up to the mic.
So what's up, guys? I spent like all the money for the commercial on these new teeth. So once again, I had to shoot it on the iPhone. Go to Yeezy.com.
Okay, so pause. So I was dead on with the commercial, right? I was dead on with the commercial. I need you to admit this to me, that I was dead on with the commercial.
Down to the ums.
Down to the fucking ums. Now, if you go to Yeezy.com, I believe it's taken down.
Yeah.
But you could probably find news articles about it.
America has so many guns.
so many guns. There's apparently some sign up in New York today, like painted on an overpass that was like, who will kill Elon? Which, actually, no, I can't say anything about that. I felt like I tempted fate too much when I was editing that bit about me fighting Elon. Don't pause the recording. I'll just cut this out. You see, he actually released a statement earlier today.
No shot.
Luigi, not about Elon, but it was his first public statement since I think everything happening. Yeah.
Read it out to me.
It's like boring. It's like, thanks for the support. I mean, I will, but I'm overwhelmed by and grateful for.
Wait, how does he release a statement? Do you have Instagram?
No, I assume this is to a lawyer and then to news media.
Okay.
I just saw this then relayed onto social media. I'm overwhelmed by and grateful for everyone who has written me to share their stories and express their support. Powerfully Powerfully, this support has transcended political, racial, and even class divisions, as mail has flooded MDC from across the country and around the globe. While it is impossible for me to reply to most letters, please know that I read every one that I receive. Thank you again to everyone who took the time to write. I look forward to hearing more in the future. Luigi Mangione.
Should we send him a letter? Next episode, we're writing a letter.